What's up, guys? It's your boy Cheeseball here once again. So lately I've been practicing being at home, honestly. Just like adjust my scarf here so that it had this sort of style. Honestly, that doesn't really matter right now. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are enjoying peace. I hope to find you guys with peace and joy in the Lord, and prayed up, honestly, and that's something that I need to do. Lately, I've been working on staying home and being consistent and showing up every single day on the non-negotiables and not taking a break from everything, you know? For example, there's some days where I just want to look at porn, and everything that entails, or I wake up, it's 9 o'clock and I think I'm going to stay in bed. But if I also know that I didn't exactly go to bed late and I got plenty of sleep, I know that already, what else is the point of staying in bed for a longer period of time? Oh, I remember this house. Thought about actually getting this house at some point. But anyway, that's also the case for everything else. Not forgetting how important showing up for you really. But then in turn, that turns into showing up for other people, but primarily like you first, frankly. I mean, and putting God first. You know, showing up, waking up, praying, staying off your phone for a certain amount of time, maybe delaying caffeine so that you're not dealing with the same crash, or at least caffeine with sugar in it, right? Whatever you know that you have to do. Yes, rest is important, but rest is a part of it too, right? Or if you need to rest, showing up for yourself means you need to get more rest. Okay, then get more rest. If it means that you've been really, really anxious and you're just rushing around all the time, I don't know, take some ashwagandha. Not telling you to take ashwagandha, or drink some sleepy time tea. Find a way to relax and give yourself that time to just slow down, to be in the present, in the moment. That's all part of showing up for yourself. If you know that you want to go back to school, and you have been wanting to go back to school for a long time, not so much for the degree itself necessarily, but for the experience as well, and what you are going to learn in a systematic way that you know that you can obtain from going to university, then do it. That's important. If it's important to you, you know, and if you know that that's going to require you to go to bed earlier, maybe having a smaller social circle, maybe living in a place that provides that platform, that bedrock for you to study with less distractions and have a structured schedule and routine throughout each and every day, you can repeat the same process over and over towards those goals, then do it, you know? Obviously, everyone is in different stages of life. Like for me, that was a very real example for myself. I'm single. I'm kind of going through some stuff with the courts right now, and my kid and my daughter's mom that I'm not going to get into, but I do hope that there's an end in sight soon. That's my hope, that's my faith, that's my prayer. That we can all take what has happened in the past, learn from it, and move on. Because if we do so properly, we can create a future that's beneficial to everyone in a lot of ways. Not that you're sitting here trying to make everyone happy, but still, nonetheless. And so, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. There's been an opportunity provided by a great friend of mine out in a different city, and it's a little house. I'll have 2 roommates, I'll have to share a bathroom, but that's fine. I think that some great camaraderie and friendship can come from that, and they seem like really great individuals. I've already met some of his social circle already, and he's a great stand-up guy, the guy that owns the house, right? I have a lot of history here in my hometown. I have a lot at my disposal. And in the sense that, like, if I really want something, then there isn't much barrier for me to acquire that, at least here. But that's not always good. See, sometimes you have to go through the waiting periods, or that are going to contribute to your character development. And then many times when there aren't as many obstacles and you have a ton at your disposal, whether it's because of social status, financial reasons in some sense, rapport that you've developed with people, right? That's not always most beneficial to one's character and their growth, their character development, their spiritual growth, and their relationship with God. People also have their own wills and their own desires, and sometimes they clash and they conflict. And over the course of my life and my childhood growing up here in this town, it's gotten, at least for me in my experience, more and more difficult to live out my own will in this life without it conflicting with too many people. And I'm not blaming other people necessarily, you know, we're human, we're people. Some people are way more selfish than others, to the point where it's narcissistic and it's destructive and it harms a lot of people. And it's important when you have to recognize if you have those tendencies as well. Because of the history here, there's definitely been some hiccups, some tough metaphorical wrestling matches, if you will, throughout this court process. And it's not just because of the court process either. But, you know, I grew up here. I was married in this, well, I was married in Sugar Grove, Watauga County, close to Boone, on a little cabin up on this hill. But this is where I spent my marriage, my married life in this town, Burlington. I have good and bad memories here, and I wish nothing but the best for the people of this town. I love y'all, you know. I will always be, in my mind, in my heart at least, a fellow Burlington, you know, that once served this community and still tries to, in the very best way that he can, to be an active participant in this community as well, whether that's through volunteer work or donations. And I really feel like, at least to me, I can't really grow in the way that I want to here because of everything that's transpired. A lot of which was, well, I won't get into that, but trying to think if I have anything else to say, but I don't think so. I'm actually driving home right now. Where are you going? Guess he's like cruising. I love that. They have "In God We Trust" at the back of their patrol. Yeah. I don't know why he's driving so slow. But yeah, I'm just stuck behind this sheriff's deputy. Does he live here? Dude, I don't know. Oh, maybe he's serving an eviction notice. But anyway. Yeah, I'm just driving through a section of my neighborhood where like I usually go running. I haven't been running as much because I've mainly just been focusing on lifting weights a little bit more. Plus, whenever I go running, I get a little bit too ahead of myself, and then I start trying to run like half marathons. But running's kind of dangerous too, especially when you're running on the side of the road and it's like cross country. And I found that with weightlifting, it calms me down more, and I'm more relaxed. Running does too, but with weightlifting, if it's a good session, by the time I'm done, it's like I feel myself more prepared for the day. My focus level up here is significantly improved post-workout, and I feel better in some sense about myself because I feel like stronger, and once you see the results, that also contributes to that as well. So anyway, I'm home now. I love you guys. Here's to the journey and where we're going to next. God bless y'all.